Hello guys, I am Laura. Welcome to a new vlog. Today we're doing something different. We are going thrifting and I am taking you thrifting with me. We are going to look at so many shops. We're going to go and look at every single item and I'm going to let you know what I get or what I don't get. I have a list. Here is my list that I talked about in my last video with you guys of what I want to get, because there's so many bits that I am interested in trying to get, and like they're either going to be in a charity shop or on Vinted. I'm trying my best to do like in charity shops because I think it's more fun, the experience, and like you can see the product, you can like try it on. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's go shopping.
So first I went to Princess Alice, and here I just started through the jeans. This one caught my attention. I was like, oh, this looks like it could be a little bit like a low waist. And then I put it back and I saw these ones. I was like, oh, I like the pattern on them. But then as you're gonna see, they're like gonna be really tight fitted, and I'm like not into tight fitted pants at the moment. And then I did find these Levi jeans, which were on my list, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I found it. This is £18.50, which I thought was a little steep for a charity shop, but it is Levi's, and it is high-waisted.
What are you doing? That's how you check if it fits your waist.
And even after my little experiment, I didn't take it because it's high-waisted and it's not something that I'm into right now. I want to get something low-waisted. I found this cute little yellow cardigan, which I thought, it's kind of cute, but maybe not. Went through the white pants. Again, didn't find anything that caught my eye. And then I saw this little two-piece that's from Pretty Little Thing, and I was like, you know what, I've bought stuff from Pretty Little Thing before secondhand, and it's just not good quality. So I was like, no. And I just kept on going through the rack. Maybe I would find anything that's nice and blue. This looked kind of interesting, but I don't know why I said no to it. Maybe the price. So then I just kept on checking every single item, guys. I went through all the jeans. I was trying to find something that was not skinny jeans, which everything was. Oh, I looked at this Calvin Klein. I was like, oh, this looks kind of nice. But I think I put it back because it was just not like baggy enough or not loose enough, and that's the kind of fit I'm looking for. And I find that in charity shops they always have the skinny fit. I did find this polka dot top, but when I pulled it out I was like, this looks a little bit glamoury. Maybe it might be someone's vibe, but I don't know, maybe it wasn't really like something that I was into. And then I saw this striped top and I was like, okay, let's bring it out, let's have a little look. And yeah, I like the stripes, but I didn't like the black thing in the middle, so I put it back. And then I saw the other stripy top and I was like, nah. I always check the books. I'm currently looking for the Housemaid, and I didn't find it in this charity shop, unfortunately. Next I went to a Cancer Research, which is another charity shop that I like to go to, and I found this top, which I feel like I should have tried it on. I just was very curious about it. I kept on looking at it, and I feel like I should have tried it on, because I feel like when you don't try things on, you know, you just don't know how it's going to fit, and it might fit nicely and like look weird on the hanger. I don't know, but I didn't do that. And then I found this one, and again I didn't try it on, and I really wish I did, because I like the little keyhole and like the detail on the shoulder. I think it's totally a top that I already similarly have, and I would have really liked it. I don't know why I didn't try this on, and I think I pull it out again. Yeah, I do, see, because I'm really curious about it, but I didn't try it on, which is such a shame. Here I find two stripy tops, but any of them seem to like be my liking, which is a bit of a shame. And then I pulled out this pink top, which I was like thinking it's so Y2K, but it's something that I would never use, so I didn't even bother like trying to pick that up to try it on. Here I found another stripy top, and I'm going to show it to my wife to ask for her opinion, and this is her opinion. No, she doesn't like it. I found here a polka dot blouse which had pink dots on it. Again, I don't know, maybe I should have tried it on, but I was just like, this is not something that I would wear. Like, would I really try? But I don't know, here I am trying to figure out how I would wear it, if I would like wrap it round, and I don't know. No, it wasn't for me. I then found this Ted Baker dress. Like, I thought I kind of like the print. It looks very like Y2K, and I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm going to see how this looks on. Like, it could be quite nice if it's quite nice and loose. So I took that, and then I just kept browsing and browsing until I came across this other polka dot top, which, I don't know guys, I'm starting to think maybe I'm being too ambitious to find like a cute polka dot top at the thrift, or maybe it's not my style, or maybe the things that I'm looking for are just not pretty. I'm quite surprised about how many polka dot tops I am finding in the stores. Again, there was this nice little blouse, and you know, now looking at it, maybe I should have tried it on. It could have been really nice with like some black jeans. Here's me checking the accessories. Again, I'm looking for a belt, a nice buckle belt, and this wasn't the one, guys, but I did find these BDG Urban Outfitter denim shorts, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna try this on. I also found this denim maxi skirt, which looks really cool. Probably should have tried it on, but I decided not to because I have a very similar skirt, maybe in a dark wash, but yeah, this looks really cool. Maybe I should have tried it on just for the fun. But no, instead I pulled out this little skirt, and I thought it was quite cute, like a cute little print, and it looked like it would be nice light low waist. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this on. Tried on the Ted Baker dress, and unfortunately it was not loose enough for me. It made me feel really uncomfortable. No. And then I did try on the BDG Urban Outfitter shorts, and they fit me perfectly, but I don't know, I've been looking for something that's a little bit low-waisted, low-fitted, and these were just like on my waist, and I was like not feeling it. I also, as you see, I was wearing the polka dot top that I found earlier. I did try it on, and I don't know, maybe someone might like it on me, but I looked at it and I was like, I just felt like it was not for me. Maybe it just looked a little bit too glamoury for me. Yeah, here's me contemplating, and there's me thinking, no. And then this is the little skirt. I like that it was a little bit low-waisted on me. It looked kind of cute, but I was just like, do I really need it? And maybe it looks better if it's like higher waisted. I don't know. Do I really need it? And the answer was, nah, I don't need it. Then I went to another charity shop, which is an Oxfam book shop, and I found this Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, which I've read before, but I thought, let me have it in my collection. And then I went to another Princess Alice, and I was browsing again through everything, through the tops and the bottoms, trying to find something. There was nothing in this rail. And then I did find this red top that's from Hollister. It was like a few pounds, £4. And I did try it on, but I didn't like how tight it was. It was really tight on me. And I'm kind of looking for a more loose fitting, I don't know, like more loose fitting clothes. We're going to a wedding, and my wife found these two suits, and she tried on the blue one because it looked really cute and I had pants with it.
I'm back. This is day one of shopping. As you saw, I tried on some pieces. Some didn't fit me, or some just didn't look as I wanted. I didn't find anything that was on my list. I feel like there's nothing like wintry yet, which I guess it's expected since it's still August. I found no sweaters, so I think I'll just keep looking. But I did get 2 items today. When I went to the bookshop, I actually ended up getting The Alchemist. I have read this book before, both in Portuguese and English, and I just wanted to get it because it's one of those classic books to always have, and it's like one of those classic books that you can lend to a friend, like, oh yeah, you want to read this book? Here you go, there's this one. Especially like, because this is like a fable about following your dream, and I think it's such a good read, and I love this book overall, so I thought it was really good. And I paid £2.99. And then I went at the very end, and I didn't get this on camera, but I went to a vintage store. It was another vintage store. I didn't end up filming because it was so tiny, and like the owner was there, and I just felt a little bit like out of place. But basically there was like so many like good little details, little things. And I've been wanting to find a Harley Davidson t-shirt for ages. Like I remember trying to find them in Japan, and they were like 10,000 yen, which is about £50, and I was like, this doesn't justify it. And I literally found one for £10. And I'm gonna try it on for you guys, but basically this is how it looks like. It's got this front, which is pretty cool. But what I really love is the back. The back is super cool. Look at that. I think it's gonna look cute with like my white midi skirt. It's a little bit on the longer side, but I think it's fine. Like I can even wear it as like a dress or something. That's it for today, but I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow. So let's see what I find tomorrow.